Good afternoon. Welcome to the Peak District and welcome to another video. Not camping tonight, we're just on a nice long walk. I've got about a 10-mile circular planned. Get some miles in my legs before Christmas and get home for a good night's kip in my warm bed because stuff to do tomorrow and it's Christmas weekend. So I'm just out with my camera. Brought the tripod with me, and in that pocket or that pocket, I don't know. I'm gonna get some landscape photography done as well. Try and get a nice couple of pictures. But yeah, close to home this week. I'm at Langsett Reservoir, and I'm doing a horseshoe up Howden Clough, I believe. And there's some stones. I'll have to have a look on map, what it's all called. I'll put the map on screen. But yeah, just get some miles in my legs before Christmas. Ready for some gluttony in a couple of days. But yeah, Langsett Reservoir, lovely spot. It's only about 20 minutes from home, and it's like glass. There's not a breath of wind. It's lovely and mild, about 4 or 5 degrees. So yeah, little robin there. Oh, it's pissed off before I can show you it. You have to take my word for it. So yeah, let's get cracking. I've got about 4 hours of daylight. I think it's going to take me about 4.5 hours, so let's get cracking. Merry Christmas. Well, I'm not taking any pictures yet, despite, well, I'll be honest, I've got lost about 4 times, pissing about, but yeah, it's been pretty claggy. Had a nice walk through the woods. It's pretty unassuming, some beautiful old ancient woodland there and all covered in moss. It was lovely, but there's just no light, no real photograph there, but just a pleasant walk. And then across some farmers' fields, and now I'm just walking up. It's called Howden Road, so there'll be some history about it. But it's called the grouse, or the, I think they're grouse, pheasants, partridge, whatever they are. One just jumped out of the grass in front of me. Shit my scent. There he goes. Look, go on, son. But yeah, clouds cleared now. The sun's out. So I'm because I'm against the light, I'm banking on having a photograph when I get up high. I'm just hoping there's a composition there. So I've not been stopping to take many pictures. Look at that. Beautiful. Might not pick you up on GoPro. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to crack on now. Looks like I'm going to start to gain some elevation. And we'll see how we get on at the top. Alright, bud. Hey mate, you must take a film crew out with you because it looks like someone's filming you. No mate, just walking past the camera on a tripod. How's that for wizardry? Fuck off! Hello. Now we're getting some views and some light. Right, there's got to be a photograph here somewhere. This light is getting me really hopeful for when I get on the tops there. I just got a quick snap of this scene here. I didn't set anything up on the tripod, just handheld, f11, 1/100th of a second, ISO 100, just to capture the light really. No real, that is the subject. No real foreground interest, nothing of any real interest other than just beautiful light and a snap really for the memory book as opposed to the portfolio. But good fun. Anyway, let's crack on. That looks very promising. I think we're heading up around there. It just looks beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. Tell you what, I'm enjoying this. I think I've said it before when I've been out in the Peak District. I can't believe I don't come here more. I tend to drive 2.5, 3 hours into Lake Districts. But then you've got places like this which are literally 20 minutes from my house, and then it's just beautiful. It's very different to the Lake District. I've just come off Hordern, Upper Hordern, and just dropping down into Hordern Clough now, which you can see there. It's just stunning. Bloody lovely. It first feels very different to the Lake District. It feels much much more remote. Obviously the lakes, you've got very well trodden paths, you see a lot of hikers and things, and in the peaks, I'm out here, I'm well on my own. It's lovely. So it's definitely somewhere I'm gonna have to start coming more, and getting some camps in here as well, because it's just beautiful. So the weather looks, I can't make its mind up. I mean, it looks pretty bleak up there, so we could get rained on. No bother if I do, I've got my wet gear with me. So just gonna have a wander over, try and get halfway up the other side, and then I might stop and have a brew. I've brought a pot noodle with me. It's coming off at 1 o'clock now, so I might get some dinner. But yeah, lovely. Hordern Clough. Look it up. This is really hard going. It's just loose mud all the way. I'm getting well up against it now. I need to stop for some dinner and like refuel and have a little bit of a rest, but yeah, coming up there was fucking hard. It was hard work, man. It's not that steep, it's just boggy. And look at this. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Absolutely mental. Ankle deep in mud. And the mist has come in, so there's literally zero views, so any hope of getting any decent shots at the minute are out the window. But I'm more concerned about just getting some miles in now, and just I've got about 2 hours left of walking and about 2 hours left of light, so I should be okay. The path seems to have leveled out a bit now. The weather's come in now, so there's no hope of any photography, but I found these little rocky outcrops. I think I'm on what's called the outer edge now. Again, I'll put it on the map. I'm just going to stop and have some lunch and a brew and just get some energy. I've not eaten since this morning, and then I'm going to start making my way down. Like I said, I think I'm going to be up against it now getting back. It's really hard going now. It's just thick of fog. It's very sludgy underfoot. So I'm just going to charge my phone while I'm here, have my pot noodle, have a hot chocolate, and then make the push to get back to the car. So I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, we're on the move. Feeling good. How good are pot noodles? Mint. This is Crowstone's, I believe. I think there might be some others beyond there. Crowstone's Edge, which is what I was hoping to get some nice photographs of today. Never mind. Don't care though. Just mint being outdoors. I feel like an adventurer. It's a proper bushwhacking route this at times. It's got cold now as well with the mist rolling in. So it's had a bit of everything this told hike. So still a fair way to go. I've got a trig point coming up. Look at it, man. Bog City, bitch. Bog City. Wheeloo. Still got about 2 hours left back to the car. And I've just realised I didn't bring my head torch. Fear not. I've got my actual torch. And I've got my phone camera. I won't need it for much. I'll probably lose light by about 15 minutes, I reckon. So I'll be reach. Here we are at the trig point. I assume this is the highest point of the day. Is someone filming you? No, it's just GoPro on a tripod. What am I doing? Talking to a GoPro in the middle of Peak District on my own, running out of light. How good is it though? How good is nature? Oh my god, look at these views. Mega, innit? You can see at least 10 metres. Look over there. Fog. So much fog. Fog off. Get fogged. For fog's sake. What the fog are you talking about, Ryan? Fog knows. Filming this bit on my phone because my GoPro is in my bag and CBA getting it out, if I'm honest. Mates, that was a slog. It's getting dark now, as you can probably, I don't know if you had to see on the camera, but take my word for it, it's getting dark. But I'm finally down at the reservoir level. Got about half an hour to go to the car, but at least I know I'm on a proper path now. The Peak District is wild, man. I was just hot footing it goes across bogs, grouse flying up. What a walk though. Probably, like I said, about 10 mile all in all. But I'm back down at Lancet. I'm just gonna make my way around to the car. And so I'm gonna sign off here. So I don't want to do it in the car park in case there's people there. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching any of my videos that you've watched this year or years gone by. Apologies for the lack of content this year. It's just been a pretty mental year, but for good reasons. But just finding the time to get out and film has just been difficult. But I hope you're all well. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas. If you're not people who celebrate Christmas and it's not your thing, or you're doing something on your own, absolutely all power to you. Just do what you need to do to make yourself happy over this period, because it's not for everyone, Christmas, so we don't need to ram it down each other's throats that it's going to be the best time of the year. But wherever you are, whoever you're spending it with, make sure you do something positive and enjoy it, and yeah, clear our noggins, ready for next year, and absolutely get outside, go for a walk, stretch your legs, go wild camping, go explore this beautiful country we live in, because it's just phenomenal. I appreciate every one of you who watched. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Leave me a comment in the comment section below if you've enjoyed this video. Apologies for the lack of landscape photography, but foggy. Merry Christmas.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.